Bulls Nation, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players in NBA history, has officially signed with the Chicago Bulls. This blockbuster move is shaking the league and putting Chicago back in championship conversations. How will Durant fit with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic? Could this be the start of a new dynasty in the Windy City? Stay tuned because we're breaking it all down right now. Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. If you're as hyped as I am about Kevin Durant officially joining the Bulls, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a breaking story. Today, we're talking about the massive impact of Durant's signing, what it means for the Bulls' championship hopes, and how this move changes the NBA landscape. Let's dive into what could be the most exciting chapter in Bulls history. The announcement that Kevin Durant is officially joining the Chicago Bulls has sent shockwaves through the NBA, altering the league's landscape and giving Bulls fans a reason to believe that a new dynasty could be on the horizon. Durant's arrival is about more than just adding another superstar to an already talented roster. It's a statement that the Bulls are no longer content with being a playoff contender. They're going all in for a championship, and with Durant in the mix, the possibilities are endless. Durant's career speaks for itself. A four-time scoring champion, two-time NBA Finals MVP, and 13-time All-Star, Durant has consistently been one of the most dominant forces in the league. His offensive repertoire is unmatched, blending size, skill, and shooting ability in ways that make him virtually unguardable. Whether it's pulling up from three, attacking the rim, or hitting impossible fadeaways from mid-range, Durant has proven time and again that he can score at will, even against the best defenses in the league. But what makes Durant truly special is his adaptability. He's a player who can seamlessly fit into any system, elevate his teammates, and deliver in the clutch. For the Bulls, Durant's signing represents a transformative moment. Over the past few years, Chicago has been a solid playoff team, led by Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic. While this core has kept the Bulls competitive, they've lacked the superstar presence needed to make a serious run at a championship. Durant changes that equation entirely. His arrival instantly elevates the Bulls into the upper echelon of NBA teams, putting them in the same conversation as perennial contenders like the Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, and Denver Nuggets. On the court, the fit between Durant and the Bulls' existing roster is tantalizing. Durant's versatility allows him to thrive alongside other high-usage players like LaVine and DeRozan without disrupting their rhythm. Imagine Durant operating in isolation, drawing double teams, and kicking the ball out to LaVine for an open three. Or picture LaVine using his speed and athleticism to cut to the basket while Durant spaces the floor with his deadly shooting. The possibilities are endless, and opposing defenses will have a near impossible time figuring out how to contain this offense. Durant's presence also benefits Nikola Vucevic, the team's skilled big man. Vucevic is at his best in pick-and-roll and pick-and-pop situations, and with Durant orchestrating the offense, Vucevic is likely to see cleaner looks than ever before. Whether it's rolling to the basket for an easy dunk or stepping back for a mid-range jumper, Vucevic's ability to score from multiple spots on the floor will be maximized with Durant drawing so much defensive attention. Defensively, Durant's arrival adds another layer of versatility to the Bulls. While he's primarily known for his scoring, Durant is also an effective defender, particularly in help situations. His length and basketball IQ allow him to contest shots, disrupt passing lanes, and provide rim protection when needed. Pairing Durant with Patrick Williams, one of the Bulls' best young defenders, gives Chicago a dynamic forward duo capable of guarding multiple positions and switching seamlessly in today's positionless NBA. This newfound defensive flexibility will be crucial as the Bulls look to compete with the elite teams in the league. Off the court, Durant's signing is just as significant. For a franchise with a rich history but a somewhat uneven recent past, Durant's arrival signals a return to relevance on the NBA's biggest stage. The Bulls are one of the league's most iconic franchises, and adding a player of Durant's caliber brings a renewed sense of excitement and legitimacy. Ticket sales are expected to skyrocket, and the United Center will once again be a must-visit destination for basketball fans. Beyond that, Durant's presence will attract even more attention from national and international audiences, elevating the Bulls brand and giving the city of Chicago a team to rally around. This move also has massive implications for Durant's legacy. Already considered one of the greatest players in NBA history, Durant has the opportunity to further cement his status by leading the Bulls to a championship. Winning a title in Chicago would be particularly meaningful given the city's storied basketball history and its connection to Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time. For Durant, the chance to bring a championship to a franchise that hasn't won since the Jordan era is an opportunity to write a new chapter in his already remarkable career. But as exciting as this move is, it doesn't come without challenges. Integrating a superstar like Durant into the Bulls system will require adjustments from both the coaching staff and the players. Billy Donovan, the Bulls head coach, will need to find the right balance to maximize Durant's impact while keeping Levine, DeRozan, and Vucevic engaged. Fortunately, Durant has shown throughout his career that he's willing to adapt to different systems and playstyles. Whether it was his time with the Thunder, Warriors, or Nets, Durant has consistently demonstrated his ability to elevate those around him. For the rest of the league, Durant's move to Chicago is a wake-up call. The Eastern Conference is already loaded with talent, with teams like the Bucks, Celtics, and 76ers vying for supremacy. Adding Durant to the Bulls shakes up the hierarchy and raises the stakes for every team in the conference. Contending with a Bulls team featuring Durant, Levine, DeRozan, and Vucevic is a daunting task, and rivals will need to adjust their game plans to account for Chicago's newfound firepower. Fans, of course, are ecstatic. Social media has been flooded with reactions to the news, with Bulls Nation expressing their excitement and optimism about the team's future. Phrases like KD to the Bulls, new dynasty loading, and the Windy City strikes again are trending as fans dream of what this team can accomplish. The buzz around Durant's signing isn't limited to Chicago either. Across the league, players, analysts, and fans are weighing in on what this move means for the NBA landscape. Durant's signing also brings renewed focus to the Bulls' younger players. Patrick Williams, Ayo Dosunmu, and others now have the opportunity to learn from one of the greatest players of all time. Durant's work ethic, professionalism, and understanding of the game will serve as a blueprint for these young players as they continue to develop. For the organization as a whole, Durant's arrival sets a new standard of excellence that will shape the team's culture for years to come. As the season unfolds, the Bulls will face immense pressure to deliver on the promise of this signing. Every game will be scrutinized, every decision analyzed, and every misstep magnified. But this is exactly the kind of challenge that Durant thrives on. Throughout his career, he's shown an ability to rise to the occasion, whether it's hitting clutch shots in the playoffs, silencing critics with his performances, or leading his teams to championship glory. Now, he has the chance to do it again, this time in one of the most basketball-crazed cities in the world. The road to a championship won't be easy. The Eastern Conference is as competitive as ever, and the Western Conference is filled with powerhouse teams as well. Injuries, chemistry issues, and the grind of an 82-game season will test the Bulls at every turn. But with Durant leading the way, Chicago has every reason to believe that this could be their year. All right, Bulls fans, that's everything we know about Kevin Durant officially signing with the Chicago Bulls. This is a monumental moment for the franchise and a turning point in their journey back to greatness. What do you think? Are the Bulls now the favorites in the East? Can Durant bring a championship back to Chicago? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The Bulls are back, and with Kevin Durant in the mix, the future looks brighter than ever. Fans, players, and the entire city of Chicago are gearing up for what promises to be an unforgettable season. Let the journey begin.